Taco in here with Action Figure Times. Today we're continuing with Arkham Days and looking at Harley Quinn. Now Harley's Revenge, downloadable content for Batman Arkham City came out on May 29th. I have played it. It is a lot of fun. You get to play as Robin. Now you're kind of stuck with that crappy suit at the beginning, but then you can switch to one of the other costumes. Like I've been using the Earth 2 Robin. I even like the animated Robin better than I like that one. But anyway, talking about Harley, this is the third Harley Quinn figure that we're looking at. The first two, one was from Arkham Asylum in the Candy Striper outfit, and then one was from DC Collectibles, which was pretty much identical to this figure. Now, this figure I believe that I got first because it came out with the Nightwing, Arkham City Nightwing, and also with, even though it wasn't technically part of the series, it was the Golden Age Batman and the Catwoman. Now, this figure, it's in the Batman Legacy packaging, even though it says Arkham City right there at the top. She comes with a bat, just like the Arkham City, or the DC Collectibles did. It's got some artwork here on the side, which is basic. It's not really artwork, it's just a picture of the figure. I think that they should have gone with something like this. I think that would have been cool. Or even a picture from the game would have been neat. Or, honestly, for me, if they were going to do this figure, Harley changed her outfit and the downloadable content, I would have done that. Or if I was DC Collectibles, I mean, I don't understand the two companies doing the exact same figure. Anyway, got some cool artwork there on the back. She looks kind of sassy with the bat hung over her shoulder and stuff like that. But anyway, let's get her out of the package. Yeah, you know, the funny part is, you know, when Harley first hit the comics, she was almost super powered. In fact, I think she was kind of, where she could do all these tricks and things, you know, because she wasn't originally, and it does have this art right here, which, isn't that similar? A lot of people have asked me where I got this. I actually got this on the night that Arkham City came out. I was there at midnight when the game came out so that I could play it right away. And I won it in a raffle. Now this, actually Toy got at our site. He actually got it from me from San Diego Comic Con last year. Anyway, cute little poster. Absolutely no value to the figure to me at all. Now, the Batman Legacy figures, as you know, come with a stand. It's got the bat symbol, got the name right there across the front. You know, Harley Quinn. Come out, you little vixen. All right. She does come with her bat. Now, okay, so here we have our two Harleys. They're actually holding the bats in the opposite hand. Now the bats look almost identical. The DC Collectibles is a little bit thicker and actually has a sculpted spike ring right around the top, whereas Mattel's is just painted on there. Mattael is taller than the DC Collectibles. Pretty much everything is the same. There was different ways that they went about doing it. If you notice here, she has a gold chain on right there. On this one she has a silver chain, but it is on the same place. She's got a thick bracelet, and if you come to aftimes.com, you'll actually be able to see comparison shots of of what they look like side by side, and you can blow them up and really look at them. They've both got the wide bracelet on the left hand, skinny bracelet on the right hand, red glove or maroon glove on the right hand, black glove. I mean, they're pretty much identical. A couple things that I think that Mattel did better. First, well, let me just say this so we can set her down. The tattoo on her hip, I think DC Collectibles actually did a little bit better because it's a little bit more colorful. Now, aside from that, a couple other things I thought was kind of interesting. You know, basically she's a biker chick with this, and she's kind of dressed in leather. To that end, on the Mattel, like her Harley Quinn dots here that are on the leg, on Mattel's, this is actually sculpted. Actually, whereas on the DC Collectibles, it's actually painted. But and we'll talk about face sculpts when we do a close-up, and I'll try to bring them in together. Okay, so she's got her bat with her. Now, they did to me, and I guess we'll look at it when they're close up, they actually got the tattoos a lot more accurate on the Mattel version than they did on the DC Collectibles version. Now again, I'm glad I own them both, and I would own them both. But these are actually very, very cool figures. Now it's nice that I finally have a figure, you know, I can pose her, you know. Oh, Mr. J. She's got plenty of articulation. She does not have, she has a twist joint, but not a chest joint. Bustier probably limits that. But and she's got her feet will actually move, it'll twist. She's got a lot of twist in the leg. So you can kind of see that there. But I mean, she's a good looking figure. But now let's look at her close up, and we're going to compare her a little bit with DC Collectibles. Oh, before we go, let me show you this. DC Collectibles, Mattel, and then this is the Arkham Asylum Harley from the first one. Now, she actually is a little bit taller than this one. Now remember, that's to be understandable because she's got kiss boots on there. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at them up close. So here we are. This is the Mattel Harley. Now this is the DC Collectibles. You know, there's pros and cons to both sculpts. I really like the stark white, and I like the fact that, you know, she's kind of, I don't know, almost like a geisha girl. But even with this pinkish tint, which I think they really need to lose, I think she looks prettier to me. Haircuts are basically the same. Anyway, so here we are looking at her. She's got the corset on, great tattoos right there. Her belt does not move like the DC Collectibles Harley. Some great tattoos there. You can see the animated Joker. That's kind of great. Paint apps look very, very nice, unless this pink is overspray. But I don't think it is, because on this side, I could have understood it over here, but over here, I mean, it should have been white. Like the medallions, how they're almost like the engraved leather, like I said. Boots look good. She's got plenty of articulation. I mean, you can make her move around quite a bit, do some gymnastics or something like that. Bracelets look good. Overall, it's a very, very decent figure. Which one would I choose? That'd be a toss-up. I'd probably go with the Mattel version. If I was only going to buy one, I'd buy the Mattel. The other one's nice. There's just part of the face is just a little, I don't know, when you compare it to this one, kind of gives you a different feel to it. Well, you can make your decision. Let me know which one you like. This is Doc Owen with Action Figure Times, reminding you to be extraordinary. I hope you've enjoyed this. We have something brand new for you tomorrow on the Arkham Days. Make sure you come to the website, aftimes.com, register for the contest where you can win your very own Detective Mode Batman. Figure Times. As you know, we've been celebrating all things Arkham. Well, now's your opportunity to add one of these fine figures to your collection. We're going to be giving away the DC Collectibles Detective Mode Batman to the winner of a contest. Now, how do you win? What's the contest? Real simple. In 150 words or less, we would like to know what you would like to see as the storyline for the next game. We've had Arkham Asylum, Arkham City. Some people think the next one might be Arkham World, but what do you think? And what do you think the storyline ought to be? Now you have up until June 27th at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to enter, and you can enter as many times as you want, as long as they're each original ideas. Okay, you can't just copy and paste the same story. But whoever the winner entry is, we'll take this figure, mail it to you postage paid, and you can enjoy it. One thing, and you know what, if you win, you'll even have the opportunity, if you'd like to do your very own review. I know I've done a review, but you can do your very own review. Either it can be video, pictures, or whatever, and you'll have the opportunity. We'll post it on the site and let everybody know that you won and what you think of the figure. Well, thank you very, very much. Remember, go to aftimes.com and join the contest. I look forward to seeing what you think the game ought to be about.